Hi, it's Leslie, and we're talking about Married at First Sight, Madison and Alan. And basically, this is where we left them.
I don't want to just dog on your style. I'm trying to communicate of what I find attractive, and that little changes might help with some of that I've been having a hard time with.
Oh, you don't want to dog on his style? Then don't. It's as simple as that. But nope, she's dogging on his style because he's got his own kind of eclectic kind of way of dressing and doing things. But that's him. Alan, you do you. Don't change for her. These two, at least they're kind to each other, so that is a plus. Anyway, on their first night back from their honeymoon, Madison wanted to go out and just reconnect with her friends and all the things, and we kind of get that. But unfortunately, she wanted to stay out all night and ended up sleeping back at her apartment. That is never a good thing. Never a good thing. But unlike some wives who shall remain nameless, she at least was kind enough to do this.
Last night in Madison, had some dinner plans. I figured midnight or so she'd probably be back. And yeah, I got a text around 12:31 saying, hey, I'm going to actually go home. That's not what I wanted, on our first night, But at the same time, there's plenty of nights. I'm a patient man, so...
At least she let him know. But you know what? And then she arrived home the next morning. Alan, he's like a doormat. He's too freaking nice. He should have at least acknowledged hey, it would have been, I don't know. He just seems like a doormat. He was just don't worry. There's no negativity. I don't have any issue with this. It's basically a license to say, do whatever you want. I'm fine with it. If you want to stay out all night, if you want to go back to your apartment, he should not have been that. He just is too easygoing and too forgiving, but that's Alan. Anyway, this is the day they go back and see their current apartments and see how they lived and kind of meet up then later with the experts, just in time. Anyway, Alan and Madison hop into his cute little, I thought it was very cute little sports car kind of thing. I thought it was very cool, very noisy, and headed over to his apartment. And I guess he redid his kitchen because he's a cook, and I tell you, that is one of the best qualities about him. But had a typical guy's apartment, seemed handy and is good in the kitchen, so good for him. But Madison, she kind of gives the impression that he's growing on her a little bit.
I think the more that I learn about Alan, the more that I appreciate him, and I'm starting to embrace, my husband, and it's a good feeling.
Alrighty then. We'll take that as a little small win for him, okay. Then they met with the experts and they're like, well, what is it that's going well? Let's start with the positives.
We've been going slower for sure, but I think our communication has probably been the best thing, and honesty with each other of this journey together and where I'm at and where he's at. And
well, that's wonderful. Oh, yes. That's excellent. Then we got down to the nitty gritty.
Where are the things that you see as your hills to climb?
Yeah, what hills are you climbing? I know you're climbing something because everybody is.
So, from my side, it is the romantic and physical chemistry. It is something that's been hard for me, honestly.
Yeah, I get that. It would be hard for me too because you're totally mismatched. You're a total physical mismatch. I don't need to harp on this anymore. But yeah, that's a freaking hill to climb. It's a mountain. It's a freaking mountain. Yeah, no surprise there. And the experts, they try their best to, keep him in the fight and all the things. And Alan's like, hey, I've been to the gym 3 or 4 times, and that's so cool. Good for him. That will not last if he does not. If he doesn't have the passion for it, it won't last. Take it from me, who's spent her life in a gym. It's a struggle. And if you're not into it, it is hard. But good for him. Good for him. So the hill they're climbing, the old romantic and physical one. And that one is so hard to get over. If it ain't there, oof, that's a hard one to develop as you go. But never say never. But anyway, I don't know about these two. But it seems to me that Madison is losing a little bit of her patience with him. I think she's just, she's been super nice and it's starting to wear thin. And now she's kind of I can't fake it anymore. I'm just not feeling it. But we're not there yet. She's holding on, but I don't know. Anyway, I follow this nonsense every week. So if you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.